Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on last year's national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will go to work first. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. All alone, he's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the...
There he goes! That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
The Badgers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Badgers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Illinois.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry. Because
hits the afterburner. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big... Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually beat the ground.
And the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hayes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but number 4, they'll recycle that down marker. And the Badgers are rolling down the field.
Suppose they have surgery, boys.
He's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance.
Oh, they all are.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
Sound like they have fun.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And look at work. I'm not at work. I said, yeah, you fucking would say you got to work. I told them I had to work. I said, yeah, but I'm not here to watch all these fucking kids. told me I just need to chill and be a grandma.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors.
They don't even kids don't even want to go outside. They gonna play in the house. Because look, grass ain't cut. Talking about the grass is long and making them itchy.
Some way found an edge between the hedges.
It was dangerous. It's like right up the
It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the
Every
other
time
has some
Sean
work
get
to
mad,
do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that.
we don't want to share his toys. Sean get mad. He want to go home. And then Moo come in and say, Nene, Sean said he want to go home. He don't want to stay in my house. I said, because you're not sharing your toys. He said, I got to share all of them. I said, you don't got to share all of them, but you got to share some. He said, why Sean didn't bring his monster truck with him? He want to play with my Spider-Man? I'm like, oh. But that's payback. No, that's payback. Because when Moo came down there, Sean was being stingy with his toys.
He said he really don't like sharing. This guy really don't like sharing.
RPO complete to open the drive.
Everybody was talking big. Looking at the little PG should be wrong. Every time he should be on that, so I started throwing at the him and he didn't like it. Brother used to be like, yo, shit.
That's the way to give a little start to the drive.
I start being stingy, young man. You know, people that share with you, but you know, keep
Looking
doing
to
that.
throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back
Trying
the
to get
ball
a
in
chip
space.
off
The
this thing.
defense was expecting
The
that. They had
candy,
guys in
spit over
position. They
the
located the
button.
football
It's
and
like,
they went and game time.
Yeah, I noticed when you shot it out the security guard supposed to shout it, so
Complete downfield.
I told you I didn't see
They
that.
get to the 49-yard line, and they'll move.
They went to that, the commanders really hated the shot
We
the
have the
security guard as
early
well.
makings of a quarterback duel as these stats
What
will
is
show
this
you.
matter? Just okay, it does. They just go up the wall and went straight through like the Virginia mission clips. I've done this before.
They flipped into the field, and we were
Why
ready
are
to
you
play.
taking my time asking these questions? They said I didn't take it. Then. Can I go now?
Everybody
So
good?
first down,
You
here as
good?
they go back to work.
So I'm just saying, no.
Looking to throw again.
Just trying to,
Take it back.
things just take so long. Like, the process of everything just takes so long. Like,
Good. Good.
And they come up with a huge pick
Yeah,
six.
right.
That is one of the
Every
reasons
day
this
and every
defense
minute
has
and
been
every
so dominant
content.
all season long. They don't give up
The
big
process
plays,
don't
but
be
they take the
processing.
football away. And once they do,
It's
they've
really
got
not
better
made for
athletes
us,
than you do.
basically.
They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
because they want us to get frustrated and say, fuck it. That's what that is. They playing away
Lining up to add another.
and trying to touch the Pacers. You ain't got no Pacers. It's gonna
And
be
the
like,
extra
well,
point pushes
they
the
don't want
lead
to give
to
us shit
14.
anyway. So the minute we get frustrated
They're
and give
lining
up,
up to
that's
kick
done
off
deal.
after the pick six.
So how they feel one less nigga can get what everybody with the white people get.
Respect.
Bringing it back.
Because them white fucking people
That's
that
what I'm going
take
through
so
right
fucking long to get shit cracking. They apply for shit and within 30 to 60 days they got their shit.
This is
Why
when
am
the
I so
pressure can
fucking
ramp
looking
up
for
a little
fucking
bit
a
on an
for
offense,
my
Dave, when
fucking
they
arm?
start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Sometimes
And I think
fucking
being
shorter
down
than that,
14
but
can
you're right.
kinda
Yeah,
help. But again, if
yeah.
we put a good drive together, this is a
None of
7-point
this
game,
shit.
so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking down the middle.
No,
He's got it.
no help. No
Kevin
extra
could
help.
really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
Dion is a dickhead. Dion is doing the whole fucking time, though.
I was hating him until he went out. I respected him.
Yeah, he went out like, no fucking point. He had to.
Right.
He did all that going. They couldn't stay still. Like, and I'm like, off the yeah, he's talking about nigga respect. Nigga, like, he telling you, like, give me all I'm going to put the properties in your name. All you got to do is sit there and collect the money. You ain't got to do nothing. Like, you going to be good. It's like the show and the fucking ball. Like, it's like they do. You going to be good.
Game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
I might not be
Throws to the wideout.
Fires it in. I'm all you started. Looks like I can fill in the back.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Some type nigga, you already know what they about to do. They about to fuck up everything.
Looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts. They'll try it again, making side adjustments here.
I'm going to keep telling y'all.
He'll try
That
to
shit, they
throw
was
and
quiet
pick
for
up the
like
first
5
down.
minutes. Then they
Makes
back
the
some
grab
shit
past the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks
Go
because
on
he got
time.
nothing
Kennedy in the
after
main there.
And everybody
wants
did.
to go up top on first down. Looking
So they just all have
and it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now. You're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made it.
Gets it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd and hits the
Being a party pooper,
Wisconsin. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead into week 5?
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Exactly. Got no balance. So, I'm telling you. You could be watching that ass Legacies. They know that ass cop that I hate.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Off.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little
Everybody,
further. A 69-yard
that's
touchdown
when you know you
drive.
with that. When your family hates you, other cops hate you, the ops hate you, everybody hates you, bro.
He'll bring
Your
it back
pop
from
hates
inside,
you.
and he loses the ball.
Well, you
Deep
hate
into
your
the
pop.
end. Well, the This looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Working that wide receiver screen.
Oh, yeah.
He went backwards after that.
What's the name, what's the name? Radass Randy. Randy
Third and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive.
It's a lot of them for the wire that's going back. His partner was Chris. That got killed, that he was in trust about it. It was a few of them motherfuckers
Man,
for
those
the
are
wire.
backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the ball, I'm going to get a turnover.
Fucking, the old head cop boy was Brother Mazzoon.
Stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I think the champion or whatever the fuck he was.
After that last play, it's second and long.
He was the old Muslim killer boy in the wire.
Here comes the heat.
Down and shit.
It's a glide. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw.
Oh, yeah. I hate it. It's not
because
the white
defense
boy.
is expecting it.
He tosses one high
Yeah,
and
hurt
deep down the
that
left side. And that one's incomplete. They were
Yeah,
just trying to move the
niggas
chains.
like
They were
him can't play
trying to
no
move the
other
scoreboard.
role.
Instead,
Okay.
it's fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work.
They made that job
in
like
this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch.
Genesis got a little bit of
Confidence
heat
has
up.
to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Plummer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. We're trying to light this scoreboard up.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
It feels like everything this play caller has worked so far.
It was his fault. Ain't like he was dead in fucking insane.
They're throwing the football.
I ain't justifying it on her end, but I am because I ain't justifying it with who it was. Cause, I mean, but he wasn't his homie, and he already knew that boy was on his wife, and you keep playing with your wife. I feel like he really bought that.
25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And that really helps them out down.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Scoops it up and still going. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I mean, it ain't my business or money, but why do they be doing it?
Gets a first down. Oh, here they go again. First down. You've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Here comes the hurry up.
And it is.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose it, even though it's a completion. They lost it. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
That's why I said, that's why I learned.
From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up.
No way to go on down. He goes at the 39.
That's not what you wanted to have happen offensively, right? Second and inches, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You go past, you get sacked. And now you got to come up with a big catch and throw and just stay on the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Exactly, and that's what she's about to do.
Backs have a tough job.
She
Think
was the
about
child.
whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground, but to cover the ground and make the picks. A lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by
Instead
the
of
guy.
me whooping somebody in the heads and showing them the ghetto side, they just take it out of this job.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field.
I'm like, better than she be around. Boy, her food
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's stuck by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ready. But that's what my grand said. I just dropped off to fourth and clean. Fourth and fishing.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
With a first
I
down,
seen one
they'll
of
snap
my
it from the
homies
32.
dropping on his brother. Everything
Looking downfield on first down.
it's crazy
Got rid
because
of it in a hurry, but he couldn't
you
find
won't
his
see
man.
nobody in
It's
that
incomplete.
zone like that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
White parents, white kids, Chinese Asian kids. Wasn't black kids, poppy kids.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. We always talk about the Wisconsin ground game, but the Badgers have had some efficient quarterbacks in recent years, too.
And just finding the guy that fits, right? They're a scheme fit, a system.
There he goes. They just gassed the defense on that one. They've got it down to 23.
There's the offense trying to take advantage of his running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space.
I'm walking with her. I was about to walk with her until we walked into a teacher. Y'all know where her class is.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him tote the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They
got some room, entered to the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair out.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right.
Touchdown, Badger! A short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Hello, we was on that vacation and watching all them playing it in the 18th.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team as they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start in their own 21.
Pulls
and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The Illini trying to convert a third down to open the fourth. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun.
That's why I always understood when I was
young. Inside the 10 to the 8.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the move from inside his 5.
Didn't
find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Drink all the drinks I could drink, eat all the food I could eat.
They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
Pick the net and go back out. He can do it all over again.
And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice forward, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Ducks it to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. Watching it throughout practice, you think you're going to have a chance to win
because I had surgery.
They're just not
I was
able
supposed to have
to
surgery today. They called me Friday morning and delayed the surgery, talking about the hospital said the insurance, my job insurance called them and said they need imaging. So now I saw my adjuster, they're waiting for the imaging. And I'm like, why would you wait till now? It's just all weird shit, because like, they really don't want to pay for shit. They don't want to pay me and they don't want to pay, but they just making it worse on themselves because they're going to have to pay me and they're going to have to pay for the surgery.
Wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity.
And I'll be calling them and telling them, well, since I'm out and I can't get my surgery, I need to go back to work. Or am I getting work with her? Because y'all do all y'all doing.
But that's just helping my workforce comp shit, bro. But they gotta pay me. I got 2 lawyers. So. They're working on that right now. My workforce comp is working on that right now. Because I'm supposed to be getting some money, and I'm supposed to be getting that case from all the way from March.
At this point in the game,
March 3rd when I was out.
Tough
So
for this offense to get some completions here because now trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
Right, like you said, they're trying to get us to quit, get frustrated, shoot up a building, all this other crazy shit.
41-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And the defense doing a great job committing.
They let me work for a week. Then one day I was on my way to work. They called me, and I just got there and said I had to leave.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right.
Because my doctor called them and told them I was about to have surgery.
Still a bit short of the first down.
And you know, they ain't having that. So they like, he can't be there. But the president was gonna tell my director, which told me, if I get caught being there while I'm supposed to be out about to have surgery, he can lose his job. I'm like, so why was they so hyped to force me back to work? Like I was lying or something.
The Badgers really need to
make it make sense. Y'all was hyping shit to get me back to work. I swear somebody was lying. I gave me his May 21st deadline, made me come back on fast, and I really should have been out this whole time. I had to lie to the doctor and all that about my back. She like, yeah,
pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
She really gave me a note, knowing that I wasn't. A week later, they put me right back out for my knee. My job did.
Out of the gun, the inside
Then,
looking for a crease.
Surgery is supposed to be today. Friday morning, 9:08, I get a call from Temple Hospital where I was supposed to get the surgery, saying that my insurance had delayed the surgery. So y'all called Temple 9 in the morning to tell them to stop my surgery on a Friday when I was supposed to get the surgery on a Tuesday morning. But all this time in between time, y'all didn't say nothing about no imaging in that.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short.
You know how many MRIs I went to go get? 3 so far. So why y'all just asking for the imaging? Like I said, they playing with me, but they playing themselves. I'm telling I said all that shit to my lord. They going to do their thing, and I'm just let them do their thing. They trying to stress me out, but anyway. It's working. I'm not gonna lie, it is working, but I know it's gonna work out better for me.
And that was just a bang play on that fourth down. The coverage
this guy stay with it. Keep going to therapy. Keep going my thing.
Is he just puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock.
And I know you're in a tough spot too. That's why I'm gonna do extra.
One more play to pad the stats. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it in the end zone for another.
Asking maybe she got some from some girl saying.
Need to add points, but here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point kicker, knocking it right down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive.
That's why I forced myself back to work. Yeah, so they can tell me a week later, I'm working every day. Like, weekends and
he
all
takes
doing
this
double.
from inside the 5.
That's
No
all me.
more room to run. They make the tackle right
Yeah,
there, and the clock is
that's what he
at
just
0, and that's how this one will
did.
end. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about.